Hello, welcome to the World News Journal. Please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Japan's government will start subsidizing some companies to invest in factories in Japan and Southeast Asia as part of efforts to reduce reliance on manufacturing in China. 57 companies, including privately held face mask maker Iris Ohayama Inc. or Sharp Corp, will receive a total of 57.4 billion yen in subsidies from the government to invest in production in Japan, the Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry said on Friday. Another 30 firms will receive money for investments in Vietnam, Myanmar, Thailand, and other Southeast Asian nations, according to a separate announcement which didn't provide details on the amount of money. While the METI statement doesn't explicitly state the money is to move production out of China, Prime Minister Shinzo Abe said in March that Japan needed to bring production back home or diversify output to Asian nations and elsewhere to cut reliance on any one country such as China. The government will pay a total of 70 billion yen in this round, the Nikkei newspaper reported. The payments come from 243.5 billion yen that the government earmarked in April to reduce reliance on Chinese supply chains, with the money aimed at helping companies shift factories back home or to other nations. As US-China relations deteriorate and the trade war worsens, there's been increasing discussions in the US and elsewhere about how to decouple economies and firms from China. Japan's decision is similar to a Taiwanese policy in 2019, which was aimed at bringing investment back home from China. So far, no other country has enacted a concrete policy to encourage the shift. China is Japan's biggest trading partner under normal circumstances, and Japanese companies have massive investments there. The outbreak of the coronavirus pandemic has damaged those economic ties, as well as China's image in Japan. The government of Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has been trying for years to improve relations with China after anti-Japan riots in 2012. But the fallout from the pandemic and the ongoing territorial dispute over islands and gas fields in the East China Sea have undercut those efforts. Thanks for watching. For more new updates, please subscribe to the World News Journal.